Okay, well, welcome to Lamar Valley. And this is a place in Yellowstone National Park that is just far and away, despite the tens of thousands of miles that I've driven and adventured out in the western US, one of my absolute favorite places. And this is an area that I almost think of as like the Serengeti of the western US. You've got these beautiful snow-capped mountains on either side, bright, brisk, cold winter day, and just absolutely full to the brim of amazing wildlife. You can find bison and wolves and bears and just every one of these just amazing western mammals. This is going to be a video that's a kind of trail guide to the Lamar Valley during the winter time. Go into the park on this just gorgeous sunny day. I don't often wear sunglasses, but I definitely need to today because it's super bright. But it is so worth it. It is so gorgeous. I may have a frozen beard by the end of this because winter Lamar Valley, you're dealing with single digits. But without further ado, let's put down the slightly shaky phone and go adventure in Lamar Valley. Come join me and wander in wonder together.
Step foot off the road, and the Lamar's wintry treasures call.
So one of the things that is usually true, but almost never more so than when you're in a place like the Lamar Valley in the wintertime, is that if you're an animal whose survival depends on finding food and not expending too much energy, you don't want to break through the snow unless you have to. So on the trail that humans will take down here, you'll find lots and lots of bison tracks within it and all around it, using some of these same pathways and not having to trudge through the snow unless necessary. And they definitely do a lot of that. You know, they're amazing, hardy creatures. They're very much the winter personified or bisonified. But you'll often find their tracks along that trail. So it's a pretty cool thing to see that you're walking in the same kinds of areas that these bison are all the time.
In this place, the humans' tracks are the visitors.
Speaking of bison, there are a few down that way. I know I'm pointing to you, they're not at your screen. They're over there, sort of that way. Basically, when you're out on these trails, you want to give them as wide a berth as possible. I give them probably more than I really need to, but I think as a general rule, you want to be as unobtrusive as possible. If they start responding to you, start moving around, you're just unnecessarily stressing them out. So I'm going to give them easily a good 100, 150 yards. They're quite a ways down on the other side of the valley.
Lamar does not offer its secrets lightly.
A little bit of a behind the scenes moment that you don't necessarily often get in these is that these sunglasses that I'm wearing, because it's so bright out with the white snow, are very, very foggy when I'm warm like this. So I'm just constantly having to stop to wipe them off, put them back on, and then get going again.
In the end, I put the foggy lenses away and hiked deeper into the valley. A truly wild winter beauty.
I'll tell you what, if you ever want the thigh workout of your life, try following a bison's tracks. Those strides are huge. So I'm just having to push my legs way forward from where I normally would. Well, I definitely say when you're out here alone in the winter, you don't necessarily have to look your absolute best. Took off the hat to cool myself down, but my hair's gone a little crazy. That said, I think I'm at a pretty good stopping point. I've been following this hillside up here to an area where it looks like the bison bedded down for a time. And I think they went into that drainage afterward, but I'm pretty warm and it's definitely going to be a decent walk back. So I'm just going to slowly work my way back and just enjoy those beautiful moments here in the Lamar Valley. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this was a nice experience for you, getting to head into the Lamar Valley in the wintertime. This beautiful place, and there are just about no people at all. Certainly not hiking out here. I think all the way out here I saw one pair of ski tracks go out that way, and everything else was just bison and now me. A feral vagabond enjoying himself in the amazing Yellowstone wilderness. So go subscribe, follow, whatever the button is on this platform. And until next time, wander in wonder.